Damn, real too mark on the beat.
Welcome to another episode of And You've Got the Audacity with me, Tara Ashley Austin. Listen, tonight I am here with somebody that I am very proud to call one of my longtime sisters. We came up in the drag scene together in Rehoboth years and years and years ago, and I have watched this doll blossom into the fabulous show host, producer, and pageant queen that is taking the world by storm and killing it over at her weekly shows at the Blue Moon. So welcome to Dollhouse, the fabulous Miss Roxy Overbrooke.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
It's a blessing that we have been in the game this long. We have been cutting it up for years, girl.
Years, girl.
Years, girl. It's been a mess.
Yes.
It's been a mess and a lot of good times.
100%.
So thank you for being here. We have a show in like a little under an hour.
Yes.
So it was crunch time to do this interview, and I'm so glad that we got to sit down and do it. So
100%.
This segment of my show is called And You've Got the Audacity.
Okay.
And I want to know how you have the audacity to be such an amazing individual.
Aww.
First of all, caring, loving, big on auntie vibes,
Mhm.
but also just a fabulous entertainer, live singer. Tell me where you get the audacity to do exactly what you do.
That's a good question. I think I get the audacity from it'd be too hard to be anything else.
Oh, okay. I love that answer.
Like, why be anything but who you are?
Exactly.
This is how I naturally am. And so, like, I just think it's easier to be myself.
Hey, in a world where you can be anything.
Be you.
Okay?
Be you.
I love that. All right, so right now, you've been doing drag for how long?
I think we're about to go to 21 years.
21 years. I think this is my 24th or 25th year. So crazy.
Jesus.
What does success look like to you these days?
I think success is a lot of things. I think it's conquering goals. Mm-hmm. I think success is also being able to accept losses. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one that takes the people a long time to understand.
Yes.
That
you have to fall.
You have to fall a couple times because you don't know how far you've gotten until you've not done well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you're always doing well, then there's no barometer.
Exactly.
Right? I think success is measured in my happiness and my joy. Mm-hmm. And I'm very happy and very joyful. So I therefore feel successful.
And I believe that because you are always sharing the love and the joy wherever you are, whenever you're performing. So, next question. Mm-hmm. Was there ever a time that you wanted to quit drag?
Ooh. Yes. This one's a deep one.
Okay.
In 2020, when you do this as long as we've done it, mm-hmm. You have crossroads at time, right? And the years tick by and you're kind of like, well, is this really what I should be doing? Mm-hmm. And, I do drag full time. So like, it's a lot of my time and effort. And there are just some days that you're just like, I don't know if this is even worth it. Should we have they had enough of her? Uh-huh. And I really was thinking, I was like, maybe we would start wrapping this up. The pandemic happened.
The pandemic
happened.
Everybody.
I got sick.
You did.
I ended up in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. You had a big health scare.
I was on a ventilator. Mm-hmm. They didn't think I was going to make it out of the hospital. Uh-huh. And then obviously, thank God, everything worked out. I was well. And when I realized I should be doing this, and this is what I was meant to do, is when they finally gave me my phone back. Uh-huh. I opened my phone. It was the first time it had been on in almost 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I opened my phone and the text messages, the DMs, the voicemails, some of which I still have, that were on my phone of people who were praying for me and thinking of me and cared about me. And like the stories I got of how a song I sung had changed someone's life or, the impact that I was having in what I was doing was the sign I needed to know that you are in the right spot.
Exactly.
And you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I love that. I love the way the life reflects back to you what you are giving. Because sometimes, and I know I'm very guilty of this, of just like working so hard and having my head down for a long time and not really looking up or looking back and seeing how far I've come, or realizing how many lives I've actually touched.
100%.
So I love to hear that. I love it so much. So we know what changed your mind was you having one. Nothing will change your trajectory of life like having one foot in the grave.
Okay, baby.
Okay, so when you were growing up, you have this really supportive mom now.
I do.
This is a two-part question. When did you give yourself permission to be yourself? Part one.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good question. I think that that's actually maybe an ongoing question, because I think that as you grow and you realize who you are, like, I think we're ever changing beings. And I think a lot of people get hung up on, well, this is who I am. But that might have been who you were 2 years ago. Does that mean this is who you are now?
And if you're not evolving, what
and
are you
if
doing?
You're that part, because green means you're growing. If you're not growing, you're dead.
That part.
So, it's a constant thing. Like, I'm always finding the will to accept who I am and move further. But I do think that there was something that happened in my 20s when I started to find community. And when I came out and I was, finding my tribe, it really helps you to get that confidence to be like, well, these people love me for who I am. Why am I not being my authentic self all the time?
Yeah. And then when you see other people mirroring the things that you may have been embarrassed about
100%
or didn't feel like was right, and you're like, okay, well, I mean, if they're doing it,
100%.
You can't all be wrong.
That yes, yeah.
Love it. Tell me about a time that you failed and it ended up being a really big lesson for you.
Okay, there's a couple, so hold on. Well, this is a perfect example. Last September, I did a pageant, and I got on the plane unsure of what I was presenting, right? But I was like, I made the commitment. I'm gonna go, and I did it. Did not win said pageant. Knew it before they called the names. I was like, it didn't work out for you, girl. But I had a great time. I learned a lot. I got to make connections with new people. And as we were saying earlier, every loss, every time you stumble, it's a growing point.
100%.
It is.
You can't. It's like when you fall, you fall, but when you get back up, you stand a little bit taller.
100%.
Which is the one thing I love about, like, I got a tattoo on my arm a long time ago, and I've been saying that I'm going to get it covered up. Right. And the tattoo says failure is not an option. And later in life, I was like, this is probably the stupidest tattoo that I ever got. Because if you're not failing, like, how are you learning?
How are you learning anything? 100%. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. I love that so much. So tell me one thing that you wish you knew when you were a young queen that you would tell all the boogers and bricks out there that are coming up. Like, we all start off as a booger.
Yeah, just one thing. No,
just one thing. We only got time for one.
We just got time for one. I really do, and I think that this is important, and it's not because it can sound elitist or gatekeepy. But get your money in order. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter how creative or what style of drag it is you want to do. It all costs something. Yeah. Even if you're creating it yourself, you still have to be able to get the materials. And I just don't think people understand the resources that go into producing what it is that we do.
It's a lot. And I think that bleeds into don't get into drag for the money. And I tell this to younger queens all the time.
Preaching a word.
You are an artist and you are presenting your art to the world.
Right.
If you are doing what you love and being creative and sharing your art with people, the money will come.
100%.
Just put all that you can into what you're sharing, the story that you're trying to tell. And, it'll all work out.
100%.
It always does.
Those are facts, kids.
Those are straight up facts, honey. Yes. Okay, so in a world that tells us to play it really small, how do you learn to take up space and just like live unapologetically?
I think you have to realize you're worth it. Like, I think this, I'm gonna go back. You were talking about how I have a supportive mom. My mom, I was like 19, 20, and she saw me struggling in life, and she was like, what is this? Like, this isn't who I was. And I will never forget, she was like, you got to go in the mirror every day and say, I'm important, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I'm talented, and all of those things. And I know that it sounds crazy to boil it down to that, because there's more work that goes behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, even if it's a lie, we know people who lie. They have convinced themselves the lie is true. Sometimes you do have to fake it till you make it. There is a reality of like just saying the thing over and over again. And at some point, your brain is going to start seeing the things that you're telling yourself, and it's going to make it work. You do have to convince yourself sometimes of who you even are.
And that's very true in the same token. If you wake up every day and you're like, my life sucks, or, you know, I hate my life, you're going to continue to find reasons why your life sucks. And 100%. You're going to continue to find reasons why your life sucks.
Exactly.
Or why you hate your life. So
conversely, really, yes, if you do the other thing,
it goes
the other way.
Yeah. 100%. All right. So next question. Who is your favorite drag queen and why is it me?
That's good. I love it.
I'm just serious. No, really. Who's your favorite drag queen?
That is a hard, like the politically correct answer is everyone who's bold enough to do this, because for real, like this do take nerve.
Do take nerve.
Like
more than one
nerve, honey. All the nerves it takes to get up and do this, and I really do feel that way. Like I think that this art form is beautiful and wonderful and so special, and like really it's changed my life and given me the life I have today. So if you're bold enough to get into this arena and to do it and put your all into it, then you're my hero.
Okay, that's a bar.
But beyond that, the quickest name off the book for me is Tasha Long. Love her.
Okay.
And what it is like her particular season right now, she's calling it the Longevity Tour. And this is a woman who has been performing for 3 decades.
Legendary.
At least 3 decades, and is relevant and booked and blessed.
And still working.
And humble and sweet and caring and nice. And that's the goal, right?
Exactly. That's success, for sure.
100%.
All right. So you are a full-time drag queen. When you transitioned to being a full-time drag queen, what was the biggest surprise you got?
The amount of actual behind-the-scenes work it takes to do this full-time. Like, I say it all the time. Oh, you're off today. Not really off. Because
we're always working.
Like, I'm always working. My phone does not shut off because I'm always booking the next show and working with the designer or working with a hairstylist or working with my jeweler, or, you know, I'm ordering this or ordering that or planning the next event because I'm scheduling 6 months in advance for things. So it's the behind the scenes work is wild.
All right, all you dolls out there that are trying to jump into the drag arena and do this full time, just know that it is not only a full-time job, it's your life. If you want to work, if you want to eat, then you need to be putting in the work.
100%.
All day long.
Yes.
All right, so you're a pageant doll. What drives you to do them, and what has been your biggest struggle in doing pageants?
So I love pageantry because it's like, I feel like it can help be a benchmarker for your drag, you know, to like kind of check where you are. I owe my level of professionalism and my attention to detail to drag, because you're literally getting notes back about, was this off? Is the seam uneven? What, like those things. And I know that they're like, and I don't think it matters as much in our everyday drag, right? But if we are constantly striving for perfection, it's going to make, you know, the drag better. So I do love that. And I just love the pomp and circumstance. It's like drama. It's gay. I love it.
It's gay.
I love it.
So gay.
I love it.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, what's been your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle is evening gown category.
Yeah.
Which is wild because I'm a gown girl.
And you look sickening in a gown, honey.
It is what I do.
Gown, honey.
It is what I do. But I think that wearing something and looking fabulous and moving in entertaining and looking fabulous and moving in competition is different. And, you know, there are different obstacles that we all have when we're dealing with our shapes and bodies.
Yeah.
And it's a constant work in progress. I'm not bad in it, but it's just not.
I'm not bad.
I'm not bad in gown, but it's not my strongest category.
Okay. Well, I mean, we growing.
Yeah.
We growing and learning and glowing.
Yes.
Growing and glowing. That's where I was going with
Yes.
this. Tell me something that you wish drag queens would stop doing.
Where-
Stop it right now.
Okay, I want y'all to, because again, you're only giving me one. I wish drag queens would stop wearing wet wigs.
Oh.
I'm
Somebody else said that in an interview. They were like,
yeah. I'm going to even go a step further than the wet wigs. Just because it's human hair doesn't mean it looks good. Like, it drives me crazy. It's like, you got 3 hairs in that boo-boo.
3. And we can see through to
I see your scalp, ma'am, and the duct tape that's holding the wig on.
It's not doing it.
Stop it.
Stop it right now.
Get you they make high quality synthetic wigs that you can curl and do all the same stuff, and put some tracks in it.
Some more. Yeah, you need a little bit more.
The more hair.
So my next question is kind of funny. What are you a complete snob about?
As far as drag goes, or just in life?
In life.
Food.
Yeah,
I don't like. Life is too short. And this is food and beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Life is too short for me to skimp on. I don't look at prices in grocery stores.
Mm-mm.
I don't look at prices really in the restaurant when I
just
go.
bring me what I want.
I'm just I didn't ask you that.
I love it when they want to go to Chipotle and they're
that's
like,
extra.
extra. Did I ask?
I just
just put it on my bowl.
Right. Yeah. No, I made that decision a long time ago. We're not skimping and saving for food and beverage.
You get one life.
And I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna eat that life.
Eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. Yes.
All right. Next question is gonna be off the cuff, off the top of your head.
Okay.
What is your best housewives tagline? Go.
Okay. I don't stir the pot. I am the pot.
Yes. In a couple of other episodes, I quoted Matt Rice. His tagline is, "Some people think that I stir the pot, but that's not true. I smoke it."
Yeah, accurate.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you one of my faves.
Okay.
It's okay. We live in a world full of takers, but there's nothing a bitch can take from me but notes.
Ooh, yes. That's fierce.
See, bitch. Okay, we both grew up blackety black and religious.
Facts.
And you have a great relationship and support system within your mom.
I do.
Can you tell me how that relationship evolved?
Yeah.
Was she always supportive?
She was. I think, to be honest, it was harder for me to come out to her that I wanted to do drag than it was to come out as gay. She knew I was gay. Looking back on it as a kid, she was like, "You're different, and people are going to judge you for that, but that's okay." And I just thought everyone's mom said that. You're special. I thought that's what it was, but she was like, "No, you're gay. You're a big old sissy, and it's going to be hard in these streets for you." And then the drag thing, I think she was just concerned about, parents have, that's not RuPaul's Drag Race wasn't the thing then.
Yeah.
So it was, she was like, "What do you mean you want to do drag? Do you want to be a woman?" Blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, is fine. And she believes it would be fine if that was who I was, but she just had concerns. And I was like, no, it's like acting or theater or anything else. It's funniest story, we grew up watching the RuPaul show. And she loved the RuPaul show.
Okay.
So I was like, RuPaul, she goes, Super Bowl of the World? Yeah, I'm going to sing and dance and do it in drag. Oh, great. It was fine. So, but I remember I was very nervous to tell her about the drag. Yeah.
I remember your mom has been at so many shows. And I think one of the best memories that I have of your mom is at your 40th birthday party, you guys dancing.
Yeah.
It just touched my heart. I'm about to get a little misty, but I love her. She's always been so supportive, and she has done an amazing job raising a fabulous queen. Not only a fabulous queen, but just a lovely human being. Somebody who's I love to be around, and I am proud to call my sister.
I love that.
Oh, so thank you so much
for
joining me for an episode of Dollhouse. And I can't wait to have you back again.
Yes.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's time to go.
I don't know what time
They're probably coming to get us.
All right. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right. I will see you guys soon. We got a show to do. So until next time, kiss noise.